Hey, what's up, guys? 65 Lokes here. Another vlog video. I'm gonna start trying to do these every so often. Not sure, how I'm gonna keep up. I'm gonna try to make this like hopefully a normal thing. Anyway, I wanted to make this video because I wanted to show you guys some of the goodies that I brought back home with me from up north. 5-hour drive out to Redwood City, where I spent 3 days with Luis Javier Cano on our journey to take the Roundup custom paint class that was lowrider style. This took place in Redwood City. So just from hanging out with Luis, me and him were obviously part of the same model car club, Masterpieces. And I was telling him, you know what, man, we need to like document this. And Luis has been doing a phenomenal job documenting stuff as well, putting out videos. So I was just like, let's just make this happen. And we paid a tuition of 3 days of this course. And I mean, we didn't know what to expect. We did know going into this that we were going to come out learning something for sure. And man, we were both just like blown away with what we learned. Not only that, we also made some new friendships with people there as well. That was also a major plus right there. Some new connections and whatnot. And, we came home with 3 cool panels. These panels were designed by Danny D, also Armando Serrano, and unfortunately Bugs could not be there, but we did have Dan Fontaine from FBS Tapes come out all the way from Canada. So these guys just made everything possible. They taught us pretty much ways of measuring, ways of laying down paint, masking, different techniques when it comes to painting that are very key and important when you're trying to execute a job, especially if you're wanting to do this for customers. So it was something like I felt like I know so much with painting that I've learned from building model cars, but I knew that these guys are people that have been in the industry for so many years. They're very knowledgeable. They paint 101 scale cars, real cars. So, I wanted to take this opportunity that they are offering these classes, and I was like, you know what? Let me make sure I'm able to do this. So I was able to come out and do it. And I mean, it was worth every penny. I highly recommend it. If you guys in the future see an update of them promoting that they will be having an upcoming event, it's in your area, I highly recommend you look into it and sign up and try it out. This is the flyer here for this event. This is something that I will keep for a long time, possibly get it framed or something. But all I know is that it was something that taught me a lot, and I know it's gonna further on, and with anything that I'm gonna be creating going forward, it definitely opened up a lot of doors in my mind of just being creative and how things are done. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys some of the goodies that also they give you for these classes as well. So not only do you come back with 3 panels, you also come back with FBS tape, Trulers, lots of goodies, stickers, like gear, all this stuff. All right, so let's get into it. All right, guys, here it is. This is all the stuff I came back home with. Well, let's show a few more things I want to show you guys, but let's get started on this side here. So as you can see, shout out to Noel right here. This is company True Cholo. This was one of the they raffled off a bag goodies of stuff, and I ended up winning on that there. Shout out to you, man. Thank you. This is some more other of his products right there: a hat, a beanie, backpack. So here we have FBS tape. Shout out to Dan Fontaine. Right here, I'm gonna make another video going over the FBS tapes. As you can see, these are all the different rolls, different sizes, and they're in different colors, but they're for different applications. They all work well together, and it's something that highly recommend. They also make this here. This is very key right here, especially for car model builders. I highly recommend you picking this up. But on another video, I'm gonna show you guys what this does all right here. We had some goodies provided by Trulers. They gave us a couple banners. You know, you could put these on your shop, your paint room, up on your wall. They also hooked it up with the this little backpack. This is what basically we were carrying our stuff every day into class. They also gave us this rope measuring roll as well. Here's my name badge that I wore every day in class. This is a ruler here, magnet on the back. I use this a lot as well. Came in very handy. On this side, we have a couple of these 2 packs. Lots of measurement rulers, some with radiuses, and as you can see here we are, a little sample of a Impala there. Looks like a 62. Yep, 62 Impala. We also got a pair of Iwata gloves, and we use these when we were painting. So this is just like an extra set that was in the bag that I brought home. Another cool thing that I think a lot of people, we were all happy we got this, but for a lot of people who are fans of Danny D, we got this little packet here. It has his business card along with some chapstick. Look at that, Danny D, wow. And a button and stickers. So this is like a collector's piece right here. These are very hard to obtain, and just lucky that I got one. Over here, let's see what we have in this stack here. Stickers and sanding pads. We got a sticker of One Shot, Iwata. We also have some Von Dago stickers. This was the company that I guess makes the skateboard that we used. Coast Airbrush sticker. Always been wanting one. I finally got one. Shout out to Skateboard Connection as well. They're the ones who provided the skateboards that we did our panels on. Business card for Coast Airbrush. We also have some literature from Iwata with the LV technology. And then in here, they also show the different, the differences pretty much on the nozzles. But at the end, here we are, is you'll see some of their spray guns. This is the one I want. This is the next on the list right here. This LPH 400 LVX. That's the one I want. Bam, this right here, fisheye filter. Literature, I already have this filter, and we were also using this in class. Shout out to them. They also provided, you know, their equipment there at the shop. Comes in very handy. Their filters, basically the way they work is you hook them up close to your spray gun, and once the element is like full, let's say like clogged or whatever, your gun will not perform anymore. You know, you have to change that out. But it could take a beating though, you know, for a long time. A lot of the filters nowadays, it's like even once they're all busted up, they'll still continue working, and you'll end up spitting out water through your paint and landing on your project. So you do not want to do that. This is a lifesaver right here. This is just the literature, but later I'll do another video showing you the actual filter itself. And then we also have these sanding pads for DA, different grits. I don't have a DA, but I know I will obtain one in the future. And then also we got a little sheet here of 2000 grit sandpaper, which I'll use later down the road. Moving over here to the panels, let me show you here. This is one of the panels that we did. And this is all done with House of Color paint, Pearl, and Candy. This is the second panel we did. This was all with Createx waterborne paint. First time using the waterborne stuff. Very cool, dries super fast and quick. And something that I want to start picking up and looking into, as well as an alternative to House of Color. You know, you have to have more ammunition. And the final piece here, as you can see, is my skateboard. We ended up, there's the back side. We ended up painting on the inner side. As you can see, it folds up right here. But this was all done with House of Colored paint and also flake as well. We used the Danny D Ghost flake at the very end. Let me see. Oh yeah, there you go. You kind of see it there. It's ghosting that little corner right there, that shine. And these panels here, it's you know, I didn't know what we were gonna do. You know, I was just going in there as a student, and it's like we learned how to do this stuff, and I just can't wait to go back and start trying, you know, the stuff that I learned out on other panels. You know, highly recommend you guys to look into this if they're ever in your area. They said they will go anywhere as long as there's a demand. They will go. So this is just some of the items that I got here, and they did have a raffle as well, and I did come home with something special, but I'll show you that on the next video. Alright guys, here are a few posters that I also got from Danny D at the end of class. These are gonna go up on the wall. Panty raid. Lots of goodies. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and also if you want to support ScaleRiders, there is a link below on the description. We do have a Patreon page. Anything helps. Alright guys, till the next video. Peace.